you go down there with Sissy while Mommy feeds the animals. Good morning, guys. Jill here. Welcome back to a Spring Willow farm. Thank you. It's a crazy morning around here. I get asked all the time, what does a day in your life look like? I get asked a lot, how do you do it all? How do you juggle being a mom, you know, working on the farm, juggling all the things? And I tell you guys all the time, it's not easy, but a lot of times it looks easy, right? Because you're seeing the good things. You're seeing the victories, although I do share with you guys the highs and the lows. You're not seeing the 50 times a day that I'm stopping and putting June on the potty. You don't see, you know, me stopping and making breakfast and making lunch. You don't see me getting asked 100 times, Mom. You guys don't see this stuff. And this is very real. This is my life. This is how I try to navigate working from home while raising my littles. It is not always easy. It takes a village, but I love the privilege to be able to do this, even as challenging as it may be. So today I just came back home from the feed store getting feed for the dogs, the chickens, and the rabbits. I've got to feed everything. Just kind of a morning in the life. It's pretty chaotic. I hope you're ready for the ride. You gonna get your shoes on? Okay, go get your shoes on. Outside. Yeah, get your shoes on and Char will take you outside, okay? Those of you who are wondering, I've rewarmed my coffee 7 times. Your 7's a lucky number though. Come on, Lily. All right, so the dogs are fed. That was the easiest chore. Usually Nathan takes care of feeding all the animals for the most part. As far as like dogs, the dogs are Nathan's chore, if you will. I'll usually go through and feed and water the rabbits, mainly because I'm outside a lot during the day and I notice that they need them. However, Nathan does still do a lot with most of the animals. And then the chickens, usually if I go out there and he's like, hey, I forgot to do it the night before when he got home, I'll do it. And so that's kind of the instance that we're in today. We tag team a lot of it, but Nathan does have a job outside the farm. So obviously if he can't get to it, I am here, and so I end up doing it, which I don't mind. It's glamorous, eh? I think the hardest part is navigating, carrying the feed and the camera. Alright. I have a gorilla cart. Should put it to better use. You know, it's so funny. Oftentimes, I forget how this is like so much what I prayed for so many years. You know, sometimes I have a different agenda in the morning. I have different things I want to get done. It's going to take me well over an hour just to feed and water everybody. And sometimes I forget that this is everything I dreamed for. And sometimes I need mornings like this right here where God just really reminds me of the promises that He had for me and the dreams that He fulfilled for me. Laying hens to feed in the morning, having rabbits to water, having children to care for. This was everything I dreamed for. And God has just given me this in so much abundance. And so I encourage you, if sometimes you just get over the day-to-day chores, right? You just get over the day-to-day grind. And sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes we don't feel like going outside and sweating our butt off and feeding, watering animals and like taking time out of our day for something unexpected that happened on the farm, but that is so just farm life. Sometimes we don't want to do this, but we do it because we care so much about this lifestyle, you know? And so some mornings it is a chore. Other mornings, it is a privilege. And that is really just the mentality that I'm adapting today, is it is such a privilege for my kids to be running around in their underwear in the middle of nowhere on our farm as we feed the animals. I don't know. I would encourage you guys, think back to when you dreamed for what you had right now. and try to really adopt that perspective because it definitely puts your mind in a good spot. You hold that one. You hold it. I'm gonna go inside the chicken coop and get some rabbit feed, okay? We're coming, little guys, we're coming. I went to fill up the chicken feed and found this guy. I'm getting your food. You calm down, okay? All right.
Mama.
Yeah, baby. What? Yeah. All right. Let's go, Junie. Thank you. Will you take that one and get some more? Take the one June has. Hey. Hey, girlfriends.
Thank you. What food?
The one that, the very first bucket. Back up, back up. There you go. There you go. Oh no, you cracked the egg, June. Hey, toss it over there. Toss it over there if you cracked it. Uh-oh. So I have actually yesterday put a nesting box in with Chocolate. She is looking pretty large and in charge. She's gonna be having her baby soon. So I went 2 days ago and put the nesting box in there. She has been really scratched. Oh, you got egg. Let's wipe your hand on the grass. Wipe your hand on the grass. She's been scratching around a whole lot. I have seen her like start to pull fur, but not really like what we expect from our rabbits who are about to have babies. So I don't think that she's quite ready yet, but we do have the nesting box in there and we're just kind of counting down the days and waiting. I didn't put it on my calendar, so I know around about a day, but not exact days. And so that was just error on my part, not putting that in. Oh, look, there's a unicorn behind me. This is also a day in the life. Having unicorn onesies, helping with farm chores. My goodness, show them your cute tail. She's got a rainbow tail. Charlie, I love you. It's so hot. Are you not burnt? Mama's sweating and you're in a unicorn onesie.
I'm sweating.
You're sweating too. You should probably go get some shorts on. All right, bring it over here, Char. We gotta go feed the babies over here in the rabbit tractor. Come on, June. Chores typically take a little bit longer because the kids do like to help me, and this is one of their chores, is helping with the rabbits. So we know that this is going to take us a little bit, but that's okay. They really do enjoy it. Okay, so you're going to, Charlie, lift the top off of that lid straight up. Straight. It should come all the way off. There we go. And then you'll just pour all that in there.
Okay.
Good job, Charlie. Feed, okay? That's okay. All right, watch out. Mommy's gonna put it in here.
Okay, let me put it back on.
Hey, little guys, y'all need some new grass? Oh, so let's see it that way. There we go. Put the lid on, June. You need help? You need help, okay. Let Mommy see. There we go. All right, let's leave it alone, okay? You ready to go feed the chickens? All right, so the rabbits are fed, minus we have one that is grazing in here with the chickens because he is a male and our females are up there. So we just move him around on the grass. Make sure I turn this electric fence off. The electric fence doesn't work that well because of all the grass that's underneath here. And we have been told by several people, if you want this electric netting to work, you just have to round up, you know, the bottom. Well, we don't feel comfortable using Roundup. And so I was talking to my friend Ashley, over at Uncommon Roots Homestead the other day on like, hey, there's got to be a better solution. So she told me to mix vinegar and water in a spray bottle, 50-50. And so I did that, and I sprayed a good portion underneath here, and I can already see the grass starting to die, which is really encouraging. So if you're needing to like kill some weeds or kill grass and you're not wanting to do something like Roundup that's super harsh, hey, come here, you can come right here. There we go. Then try maybe vinegar and water. I also went through, and the rock that's in my garden had a lot of weeds coming up, and just not wanting to spend hours pulling all that out, I went and sprayed that as well. I made sure there wasn't a lot of wind on the day that I chose to do it in the garden, but I can tell that there's already quite a bit of progress with this netting, and so that is really encouraging to me. You guys can see here how it's starting to be really brown. So that's really awesome. Yeah, let's go. Alright, it's the second one. It's the second one. Look, Mommy get it for you. And you can hold it, okay? Alright, you hold it. Good job, June. Right here. Put it right in here. Can you pour it in there? Good girl. All right, let's go get one more. It smells like poop in here. Is that what you're saying?
It's poop.
It smells like poop. I know, it's stinky.
It's stinky.
It's stinky. You're doing good, June. You're doing so good.
Heavy. Poop. Pink.
June is definitely my little farm girl. Pour it all the way. Looks like we've got a hen laying. I'm gonna let her finish doing her business. Are you laying? I'll let you finish, but check out all those eggs we have to come back and get. All right, June.
I'm on.
Yep, we're gonna get one more. So June is certainly my animal lover. Anytime we are feeding or watering animals, she always wants to be there. She wants to be hands-on. She wants to do it. I absolutely love that. We encourage that. Each kid kind of has their own thing. Charlie's really drawn to the garden, and so we let her be a lot more hands-on in the garden. June's really hands-on with the animals and enjoys that, so we try to give her a space for that. Yep, we're gonna go this way, June. Yep. And so I love that she's not even 2. She'll be 2 on June 21st, so it's coming up. But she already has such a strong interest in this. I really love that. Char, did you change out of your unicorn onesie? You look awful cute. All right. Will you take all of the tops off of those rabbits' waters so that I can fill them up? Thank you.
What the big sister doing?
All right, June, you gonna hold them?
Uh-huh.
All right.
So this is a fun house. Wow. Yeah. How? All right, June, come here. We got to tell everybody bye. Bye.
thank you guys so much for hanging out with us as we did our chores. Oh, you got soap everywhere. And this is honestly, you guys, such a day in the life. I know sometimes, you know, those little squares on Instagram can make it look glamorous. Following our journey sometimes makes it look glamorous, and it is glamorous to me. But it is certainly challenging navigating motherhood and farm life, but I would not have it any other way. It may take me a little bit longer. I may have to repeat myself several times. I may have to extend a little bit extra grace as they do with me as well. But this is definitely just a day in the life of motherhood and farm life, huh? Yeah, so thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye. Bye.